y'all are just now tuning in. If you guys are just now tuning in, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Alright, here we go. First marcher of the day. PSP 767-300. This is UPS flight 5952 headed out to San Jose, California. Yes, 5952. Alright, here we go. Well, everybody, that was UPS flight 5952 headed out to San Jose, California. Operating on a Boeing 767-300. Like some fun rides over at Kentucky Kingdom. Yeah, the Nebraska 135 is looking very good. That landed yesterday around 11 a.m. And we also have a KC-46 Pegasus on the ground at the National Guard ramp. Everybody. All righty. Go. Now, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We are live from Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. It is currently 3:31 p.m. We are about to get the UPS rush started. We have great plane spotting. This is a beautiful afternoon. Great spotting. We're going to have a live stream. We'll do some military action on the ground today. KC-135 Stratotanker and a KC-46 Pegasus is also on the ground here at SDF. Hopefully we get some of that action today. No promises on that, though. We do not know exactly when those are going to take off, but marches also take off during the stream today. This right here, what you're all looking at, is American Airlines flight 2311 going to Charlotte, North Carolina. The registration on this Airbus A319-100 is November 830 Alpha Whiskey. Operating the Charlotte flight, and I'm going to turn the camera down to the east side of the field. We have a Delta Connection E-175 landing on 17 to the left. We're Alrighty. And down at the end of 17 right, we have American Airlines flight 2311 heading out to Charlotte, North Carolina on an Airbus A319-100. This plane landed about an hour and a half ago and is now headed back out to Charlotte. Here we go, everybody. Airbus A319. Always a good one to see. Here we go. That right there was American Airlines flight 2311 headed out to Charlotte, North Carolina, everybody. On an Airbus A319. And down there at the end of 17 right, we have a UPS Boeing 757-200. This is flight 2838, headed out to Boise, Idaho, everyone. November 424, uniform Papa. And he is beginning his takeoff roll. That was UPS 2838 head out to Boise, Idaho, everyone. 2838. And a UPS 763 next in line. All right, here we go. Now, everybody, this airplane right here, let me get you all the reg and where it's headed to. This is UPS 2902 headed out to Ontario, California. This is a Boeing 767-300. This is November 377 uniform Papa. He's beginning his takeoff roll. Head out to Ontario, California. UPS Boeing 767-300. And that is our Boeing 767-300 head out to Ontario, California. And next in line, we have another UPS Boeing 767-300 with winglets this time. Be on the 17 right for takeoff. This right here is UPS Airlines flight 5804 headed out to Denver, Colorado, November 330 UP Boeing 767-300 ER going to Denver. About to begin his takeoff roll on 17 right. Let's watch this. And if you guys are just now tuning in, brand new around here, make sure you like and subscribe. We are live from Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport on May 29th, which is a Thursday. It's currently 3:38 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm glad to bring you all content. Welcome in, Stefan. He says, hi from Austria to all. Well, wow, that is a long way away. That is awesome having you in here, man. We are not sure what time it is over there, but probably almost nighttime, or probably is nighttime, actually. But right now it is currently 3:39 p.m. here in Louisville. And here we go. I'm going to turn the camera down to our UPS Boeing MD-11 taxiing out the runway. This flight will be going to Dallas, Fort Worth. This right here is UPS flight 2762 headed to Dallas, Fort Worth, November 263 UP, MD-11, everyone. MD-11. Fawn said, nothing to see because it's getting dark here, 21:39 o'clock. Oh, nice, man. That is pretty late over there, actually. Yeah. Well, glad to have you in here, man. Here's the UPS MD-11 for everyone. Ultimate Sim Gamer, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, Becky. Welcome into the stream. How are y'all doing today? Good having y'all here. This right here is our UPS MD-11 going to Dallas, Fort Worth. Ultimate Sim Gamer says, good. I'm in Monterrey, Mexico. Do you have a flight out there? I'm trying to get the camera a little more level for y'all. There we go. UPS MD-11 going to Dallas, Fort Worth in Texas, everyone. Dallas, Fort Worth. This right here is flight 2762. Glad we're getting some early action at Worldport today at 3:41 p.m. We are going to be out here for a few hours today, getting the rush and having a good time plane spotting, everybody. We also have a KC-135 Strato tanker and a KC-46 Pegasus on the ground at SDF at this time. Hopefully those take off during the stream. That would be amazing to see. But like I said earlier, no promises on that because they never let you know when military aircraft are going to take off. You can't really ever got to get lucky to see those. And here's our MD-11 going to Dallas, Fort Worth, turning on to 17 right. I'm going to go off the mic for a few seconds so y'all can hear the MD-11 take off, and then I'll be right back. KC-135 Strato tanker sitting on the east side of the field on the de-ice pad. You don't get these too often. These are always a fun sight to see at SDF when they come in. Ultimate Sim Gamer said they needed a first officer for this week on the 763 on the route. Okay, I got you, man. That makes sense. Well, that's pretty cool to be down there, man. That's awesome. Hopefully it's going well and thing like that, man. Here's the MD-11 pushing back. And UPS MD-11 pushing back. This is flight. Let's see what flight this is, guys. This right here is. Hopefully it's on the radar. Yes, it is. This is flight 2950 to Oakland, California. This is a MD-11. This is flight, or this is the reg on this flight is November 276 uniform Papa. And that MD-11's got to push back a little bit further because we have an A300 that is also pushing at the same time on the same ramp. So that is going to be interesting. Look at that sight right there. Looks like two police cars racing down there right now. I wonder what they're doing. Ultimate Sim Gamer said has two type ratings. The MD-11 is 767. That's awesome. Which one's your? Which one do you like to fly? I heard the 767 has a huge cockpit. And there we go with our UPS 757-200. This right here is UPS. Let me get your all's reg and the destination. This is UPS flight 5924 to Santa Ana. Boeing 757-200. It's a cool one to catch. I noticed in UPS Rush, there's not a ton of UPS 75, and we have a go round. We have a go round on final something. We get the camera on it. Can't find it. There we go. Airplane is going around. Let's see what this is. This right here is UPS flight 9870 going around from Philadelphia. Airbus A300 performing a go around. Aborted the landing, I would say, because he wasn't on final quite yet. Let's wonder why he didn't go around, but I'll get an ATC plane for you guys. And our UPS 757 is stopped. Let's see. Live ATC, I'll get this plane for you guys. Does anybody know if we're under a ground stop right now? At a Worldport or anything like that? All right. Ultimate Sim Gamer took off at 5 this morning and be back at midnight. Wow, dude, that's a long day right there. And it looks like our Airbus A300 is out to our east or west now. Not sure what he's doing. Let's see if I can get a view. There's our A300. He is now flying south for some reason. I don't know if they've switched the actives or something like that. But here's an Airbus A300 that aborted its landing. Is now flying south of the airport. And UPS 757-200 has just turned around. So we're seeing what's if they've maybe switched the actives at SDF. If anybody knows, that'd be great to find out. I'm gonna check the ATIS for you guys, or if the actives have been changed. And if you guys are just now tuning in, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. If y'all are brand new around here. We're live from Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport today. It is currently 3:50 p.m. Ultimate Sim Gamer, no ground stop switching your runways. All right, cool, sounds good. That's it's actually, I feel like it's better when they have their takeoffs headed towards the north. Kind of get a more interesting view. So our 757 is now coming back our way that we had just saw. Actives have been switched. 3-5 right and 3-5 left are now the actives. No more landings from the north at this point. I'm gonna fix a tripod for you guys so we get a little bit of a better view. It's more leveled. And that should be good right about there for you guys. Ultimate Sim Gamer said he's been to Mexico all day. That's pretty awesome, man. What have you been doing down there? At the hotel. Alrighty, everybody. Since the actives are changed, we are going to have to adjust our camera settings a little bit. So now we're going to be facing more down here. We're going to get a lot more good takeoff shots, I would definitely say. We have not had a stream where the 3-5s have been the actives yet. So this will be a little bit of a change, but it's always a blast when they are. I think this is actually the third time they've changed the actives today, if I'm not incorrect. The weather here has been very odd. There's our 757. And 763 taxiing down as well. Ultimate Sim Gamer says he's been resting at the hotel all day. Okay, that makes sense, man. It's a very early departure and a very late arrival. You get some sleep. All right, on the other side, we have a United Express E175 taking off. All righty, and here is the MD-11, everybody. This flight is UPS Airlines flight. Let's see that flight. Flight 2950 to Oakland, California. Checked this one earlier, actually. And we have a 747 active, everybody. 747 active down at the south side of the airport. We'll get a nice view of that takeoff. But yeah, if you guys are just now tuning in, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. The actives have been changed. It's a very interesting day at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Very fun day at this good airport. But make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Here's our MD-11. This flight is going to be going out to Oakland as flight 2950. Ultimate Sim Gamer says it was windy this morning. Yeah, I heard it was really windy this morning. I think the actives were also coming out of the 3.5s. I'm not incorrect. And then later in the day, they switched to the 1.7s, and now they're back to the 3.5s. As we just saw a change. And here's our 757 right here. Sorry about that one. I was not ready for a 3.5 left takeoff. So I need to adjust a little bit more to the circumstances that we're facing with the change, but it won't be too bad. All right, and there we go. Now we fixed the camera, and we are ready for some 3.5 left takeoffs. And if you guys are just now tuning in, my name is Freddie, and this is SDF Plane Spotting Live. If you guys are brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And there we go, the UPS Boeing 767-300. There's a view of the tower for you guys. I'm going to actually switch the setting of the tripod a little bit, and that should be a little bit better right there for you guys. One moment, guys. I'm going to fix something really quick. Hang tight for a second. And there we go. We are back up. Just got to adjust the camera sometimes. And there we go. We are all set now and they're ready for some takeoffs. All right, everybody, if y'all are brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy this content. And here's our Airbus A300 just landed. This was a flight that had to do a go-around, or aborted landing due to the runway change. There was no issues with the aircraft or the landing. It was just they had to switch to a southbound route. Airbus A300, everyone. UPS. And here's that Airbus A300 right there from behind. Great looking aircraft. And we have a 757 taking off now. (752). And here's the taxi back of that A300 that just landed. This right here was UPS flight 9870 that landed from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And here's a Southwest Boeing 737 MAX 8 that has just landed from Denver, Colorado. Amazing looking aircraft right there. Denver. And next in line for takeoff will be a UPS flight 2960 from Sacramento, California. Airbus A300. Yeah, it is pretty windy out here. Winds are definitely picking up. And we have a Southwest Airlines 737-700 landing from Chicago Midway at the moment, so this is why we're not getting any takeoffs as of right now. And if you guys are just now tuning in, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We're live from Louisville. And here's that 700 Southwest Airlines. This guy landed from Chicago Midway. And guys, I'd love to get your all's opinion on what's about out next. If you guys have any opinions, I'd like to hear that. Y'all can throw those in chat so we can potentially get a live stream there. Southwest 737-700. And I'm going to turn the camera down to the view of 35 left so we can get our Airbus A300 to Sacramento takeoff. It should be popping out of that area any minute. And here we go. It's about to pop out. This is UPS 2960 going to Sacramento. Fun facts about the Airbus A300. UPS is planning on retiring all of their Airbus A300s by 2035, and they're going to be substituted by the Boeing 767. I just learned that fact yesterday, which it's going to be sad to see them leave, but they are getting pretty old at this point. And next in line, we have flight 2950 and MD-11 going to Oakland, California. You can hear the thrust of the MD-11. And it should be popping out of the building any moment now. We have a UPS MD-11. There it is. Speak of the devil. That is UPS flight 2950 to Oakland, California. Wow, the sound of the MD-11 just never gets old. Such an amazing aircraft. And if you guys are brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel, because we have another MD-11 taking off flight 2778 to Houston, George W. Bush Intercontinental Airport. And should be popping out any second now. UPS MD-11 going to Houston, Texas. Here we go. It's not in the airport, so you can see MD-11 after MD-11. SDF is an amazing place. Ultimate Sim Gamer said it was a nice change of pace to speak Spanish with controllers. Wow, man. Do you have to know Spanish to fly? And next in line, we have UPS 2908 going to Long Beach, California. This is November 374 UP. And here we go, Boeing 767. And here we go. Next one. Ultimate Sim Gamer said, no, you don't. English is a primary language. Okay, that is good to know. That's good to know, because I'm not good with other languages, speaking them. And we have another Southwest 737 on final from Houston Hobby. This is Southwest flight 1693. The reg is November 296 Whiskey, November 737 700 in the heart liver. One thing you'll notice from a lot of the streams here that we get a ton of Southwest at SDF. It's always good to see though. The delivery is beautiful. Great delivery. There she is pulling off the runway, and I'm facing camera. down here so y'all can get a nice view of UPS flight 2914 going to Burbank, California. This is an Airbus A300. Now, if you guys are just now tuning in, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Our goal is 20K by the end of June, so we can start making more trips to other airports around the United States, and doing screens would be great. And Delta Connection on the other side going up right there. But I'm going to keep the camera turned to the A300 that is right here going to Burbank, California. Ultimate Sim Gamer said both him and the captain spoke Spanish. Okay, that is a good crew to have for that flight. And Peyton said, I doubt I'll be able to see the refuelers. I believe I got word that they are going to take off on Friday afternoon. That is not confirmed, but that is just what I've heard. And we have two 747s active now. We have UPS flight 5978 going out to Portland, Oregon, November 293, uniform Papa. And a 767 pulling out of the other side of the airfield. And I'm going to keep the camera down towards the end of the runway for UPS flight 5978. McDonnell Douglas, MD-11. Yeah, I'll let you know if I get more information. Peyton, definitely keep you updated, but at this time, that's all the information I know. But yeah, glad you're doing good, North Atlantic Aviation. Are you doing good, Becky? How are you doing? And we are going to have a UPS 747-A takeoff directly after this MD-11. So stick around. This is going to be a very, very fun stream with UPS heavies taking off left and right. Here's our MD-11. Ultimate Sim Gamer said he's going to be back on his normal route to Phoenix next week. That's exciting, man. Get to experience some of the warm weather down there. And now turning on to runway 35 left. Sorry, I almost said 17 right. 35 left. We have UPS flight 72, everybody. Flight 72. This 747-A will be heading out to Anchorage, Alaska, so it won't have as early as a rotation as the other aircraft we've been seeing, but it should have a very nice rotation. You should be able to get a very nice view of it. UPS flight 72, and here she is popping right out the building. What a beautiful aircraft right there. What an amazing airplane. UPS 72 going to Anchorage, Alaska. That is our first 747 of the day, everybody. If you like 747s, type 747 in the chat. And next in line, we have UPS 2636 going out to San Diego, California, everybody. San Diego, California, 2636. This is November 372, uniform Papa. And look at that line of 747 400s we have right there. 3 all next to each other. And they're about to get full power so we can get a nice view of this 763 going out to San Diego, California. And everybody, we have merch available. If you guys are interested in that, we have merch available. We're still in the process of building our website. Definitely in the process of doing that. Everybody, like I said, that is a 767-300 going out to San Diego, California. San Diego. Probably great weather out there in San Diego. As soon as flight 5982, which is our flight to Seattle Boeing Field on Boeing 767-300 in the old livery, turns on the 35 left and begins rolling, we will turn the camera back down. And if you guys are just now tuning in, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. You'd be much appreciated. Love having you guys here. Having a great stream so far at SDF. We've had actives change. We've had a lot of cool stuff going on. And it looks like this livery got repainted. This was in the old UPS livery on Flight Radar. And that flight is going to Seattle Boeing Field, everybody. UPS flight. That is flight 5982. Welcome in, Matthew. Doing pretty good. How are you, man? Everyone, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We are live at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport, and we will be. And actually, right now, we already have a UPS Airbus A300 going to Pensacola, Florida, on the runway. This is flight 5364. Airbus A300. This is November 167 uniform Papa. Airbus A300, everyone. And if you guys are also just now tuning in, we have a KC-135 Strato tanker and a KC-46 Pegasus, both on the ground at the moment. Now, I've never understood that livery. That's always a interesting one to see. On the UPS Airbus A300, it looks like they had a little mishap happen there, and it looks a little bit uneven. It's always one people joke about in the fleet. And next on the runway right now, we have UPS 5966 headed out to Honolulu, Hawaii. That is going to be around an 8-hour flight for them. They will be going very long on 35 left, so that it'll be even longer than the 747-8 that we saw a couple minutes ago. But as we wait for that, I cannot find it. There we go. United Airbus A319 going out to Denver, Colorado. Matthew Yelch said, "All good here. I'm in a direct flight path today towards the airport." Are you in a GA aircraft, or are you in a passenger aircraft, or cargo, or what are you? Where do you flying today? If you guys are brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It'd be much appreciated. We are live from Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. It is currently 4:20 p.m. Got a great stream going so far. And on the runway right now is our UPS flight to Honolulu, Hawaii. This is flight 5966, MD-11, November 274, Uniform Papa. They are just chilling down at the end of the runway. Glad to have all you guys here today. Thank you all for tuning in. This is our UPS MD-11 going to Honolulu, Hawaii, everybody. This will be a very heavy aircraft. That was honestly, I'm not going to lie, that was honestly an early rotation for Honolulu. Usually they go all the way down, use around full length of the runway. That was pretty good, honestly. And here's UPS 767 waiting for our next takeoff. Oh, and here it is. UPS flight 2134 head out to Syracuse, New York. Boeing 767-300. Focus. There we go. Matthew said, "I'm in direct flight path due to the wind direction here in southern Indiana at Elizabeth, Indiana." Man, that's awesome to hear. Hopefully you're getting some good views of aircraft where you are right now. The wind is really weird today. They've changed the actives 3 times already today. Initially it was one of the 3. It was 3 5s, and then the 1 7s. Sorry about that. And now it's back to the 3 5s, all in just about a span of 10 hours. And everybody, UPS flight 217, November 625, Uniform Papa, next in line for takeoff on 35 left. This is a Boeing 747-8 freighter going to Cologne, Germany. This actually might be our heaviest flight of the day. Dash 8 to Cologne is a lot of fuel and a lot of cargo on board that flight. That's around, I believe, a 9 to 10 hour flight for the crew on that aircraft. and it is beginning its takeoff roll. So I'm going to keep the camera down here so we can watch UPS 217 take off to Cologne, Germany. And this is 747-8 freighter, everybody. And this is not our first and not our last 747 of the day. We have plenty more for you guys. So stick around and enjoy. Yeah, and you can see right above the city that 747 is. That's how much runway that plane has to use. It looks like it's flying directly over the city after it rotates because just so much runway for those beasts. Those are amazing aircraft. And next in line for everybody today, it looks like we have a UPS Airbus A300 flight 2870 to Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is flight 2870. This is November 137 Uniform Papa. See if we have anything on approach. You guys, we do not. They're just waiting to turn onto the runway for takeoff. But on the other side of the airport, we also have a Breeze E190 heading out. This is flight 331 headed out to Raleigh, Durham. And as we wait, I'll just show you guys a little bit around the airport. Here is a KC-135 Stratotanker down there that landed yesterday morning around 11 a.m., I believe. And here, our passenger terminal is not very packed at the moment, except for these three Southwest 737s. Trying to get the focus for you guys. Sometimes it just takes a second because we have the fence over here where we're spotting at. Let's see what I can do to help you all out. Well, I'll show you guys later. We will keep the camera down towards 35 left for departures.
Hey, so you got a whole passenger airplane about to taxi out.
Oh, really?
Watching their Cessna 195, you can fire that up.
All right, everyone, I'm back. I was just talking to one of our viewers. Sorry about the couple planes that we had to miss, but we will make up for that. Next in line is UPS Flight 5616 going to Chicago, Rockford. And it looks like we have a Cessna 195 active at the moment, which is going to take off on 35 left, everybody. 35 left for the Cessna 175. And here's our A300. Look at that, passing right through the tower. Yeah, sorry about the guys. I just lost that plane. And next in line, we are going to be having a UPS 767-300. This is November 375 uniform Papa. This is going out to Omaha, Nebraska, everyone. Omaha, Nebraska. Flight 2684. UPS Boeing 767-300. And like I said a few minutes ago, we are going to have a Cessna 195 takeoff, which is going to be really cool to see on this runway. Those are very, very, very rare aircraft. And it is also in a silver paint scheme, which is super rare. Can't wait for that to take off on screen. But yeah, we're going to have a good time spotting out here. That is our flight out to Omaha, Nebraska. UPS 767-300. And if you guys are brand new around here, I would really appreciate it if you guys could drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated if y'all could become a part of the SDF plane spotting community. And yeah, we are also, I think it's time to let you all know that we are going to be having a stream in a couple weeks inside the fence of Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport airside. Whoa, look at that guy. Hold on. That is all. That's a Cessna 195, everybody. A silver Cessna 195. That is amazing to see on stream. But like I was saying, we are going to be having an airside live stream very soon at SDF. We're going to be working with airport operations for this stream, but airside up close content. And if you all want to kind of get a preview of what you guys are going to see, I have plenty of videos on my YouTube channel of airside plane spotting at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. If you guys would like to get kind of like a little bit of a preview before we do that stream, but it'll look exactly like that. But again, this is courtesy of airport operations here at SDF. Really appreciate what they do out here. It's amazing. But yeah, so on the runway right now, we have UPS 2986 going to Spokane, Washington. This is November 128 uniform Papa. And also, my name is Freddie. I'm the host of this live stream, so I'll let you all know my name. what a beautiful sight to see that Airbus A300. And right here, I'm going to keep the camera on the pushback of these aircraft as we wait for the Cessna 195, which is going to be very exciting to see on stream. I have not caught one of those take off at SDF before, so that'll be quite interesting to check out. And they are actually already about to turn on to 35 left for takeoff. So we will get the cameras down there ASAP and show some nice footage of that. And inbound, we have the UPS 767-300 coming in from Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport. This right here is going to be, this plane is coming back from the maintenance area at CBG, but this is the flight number. This is 9503, Boeing 767-300 with winglets. With winglets are the best, I feel like, but everyone has their own opinion about that stuff, but for winglets on the 76s. But yeah. And speaking of airport operations at SDF, there's one of their trucks out there on taxiway Alpha at SDF. These guys do a lot for SDF. I'm really thankful for what they do out on the airport. Really good people. And here we go with the Cessna 195. Should be turning on to take off any moment now. It is still waiting, actually. So, whoa, look at that A300 rocket up there. That right there is UPS Airlines. Let's get that flight number for y'all. That is flight 50. Sorry, I lost it for a sec. That is flight 5274 to Greensboro. Yeah, Cooper, that is an op spotlight. Yeah, want to give them some stream attention just because they do a lot for SDF. And they're a good airport authority. And here's a Cessna 195. Flight radar just glitched and showed that it was on the runway, but it's actually not on the runway quite yet. So we'll just here's airport operations. All right, everybody, we have a UPS 747-400 active. This flight will be heading out to Ontario, California as flight 2910. So that'll be a nice one to see. There's an ops still parked right there on the taxiway. And on the east side of the field, we have another UPS aircraft taking off. Let's see what this is. There we go, UPS 767-300 taking off on 35 right. And once again, look how good these trucks look for airport operations at SDF. I personally think that SDF has the best looking airport operations vehicles out of all the airports in the United States. They look cool. But here's that Cessna 195, the silver one taking off, actually. Better yet, on 35 left. Looks like it, not sure where it went. Did it leave the runway? Oh, it just, sorry about that, guys. It literally just made a sharp left U-turn out of here. That was kind of weird to see. That wow, it actually might make a crossover over the airport. Hang on, guys. I'll try to get you all a little bit of footage of this thing if I can. So that was a really cool aircraft to see. There it is, actually, right there, passing over ATC. That is at Cessna. That is at Silver Cessna 175 or 179. My bad. Sorry about that. Which will be heading out to Bowman Field. Which, if y'all do not know what Bowman Field is a tiny GA airfield, just about 3 miles east of SDF. If you follow the Interstate 264 East Highway, you'll be able to find that airport over there. And if you guys are brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We are live from Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. It is currently 4:40 p.m. And hold on, guys. We actually have a UPS 767 taking off. UPS 767, everybody. Awesome aircraft to see right there. And that flight was also headed out to Manchester as flight was. This flight was flight 5050. Kind of a funny little call sign right there for that UPS 767 flight 5050, which is November 328, uniform Papa. And you can kind of see the tail of that 747 taxiing out. I'll keep the camera on. Actually, I'll keep the camera on the MD-11. Which this aircraft will be heading out to Minneapolis, Minnesota, as flight 2568. This is November 251, uniform Papa. MD-11. And if you guys are brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate you guys being here. Great having you here. Feel free to talk and chat and chat with each other and everything like that. We are aiming for 20,000 subscribers on the channel. We are currently at 16,000 subs. But yeah, we are hoping to get more so we can start taking trips to other airports around the United States and doing live streams for you guys up there. We're out there and stuff like that. We are actually, like I was saying earlier before the Cessna 195 taxied out, we're going to be doing a live stream with these guys right here helping us set it up, airport operations. We're going to be doing a live stream inside the fence for plane spotting during the UPS rush, hopefully, in the following weeks, which will be a lot of fun. And like I said earlier, if you guys kind of want a little bit of a preview for that kind of airplane spotting, just check out some of my content on my other regular YouTube posts, and you can find it all there. It's on my YouTube channel. And also, we have a new video out on YouTube that was just released about a day and a half ago with about 10 minutes of Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport airplane spotting. So if you guys, after this stream ends later today, y'all can check that out. It's a good footage of Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport plane spotting. Lots of heavies, 777s, 747s, anything you can really think of, A330s. It's awesome going up there. We're going to also do a stream there one day as well. But yeah, it's a good time. and definitely a good video. So check it out. And then we will also be having a YouTube video posted tonight with plane spotting here at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport for you guys. If y'all want something to watch later tonight. We still have people editing that up for us and getting that ready for our post later tonight. And the rush has definitely calmed down a little bit, but down at the end of 3-5 left, it is not calm. There is a lot of airplanes down there getting ready to take off. We're going to spot every single one of them, starting with flight 2330, headed to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Boeing 767-300. And let's get that focus. There we go, 767-300. And next in line, we have a UPS MD-11 getting ready for takeoff. This will be heading out to Minneapolis, Minnesota. This will be flight 2568 to MSP, everybody. 2568 to MSP. And then after that, we will be having a UPS 747 takeoff, which will be very exciting to see as well. How's everybody doing today? Is everyone doing well? Looks like we have a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter. And we have a medevac helicopter that's actually going to pass over the runway right here. And if you guys are just now tuning in, my name is Freddie. I am your host. This is SDF Plane Spotting Live. We are live at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. We are bringing you high quality live stream footage from UPS Worldport, and it decides not to focus. Let me get that for you guys real quick, and I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Bringing you high quality footage from Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. We're gonna stream 2 times a week right now, but that could definitely go up. My goal is 3 to 4 times a week, but of course other things are gonna kind of make that a little bit more difficult, but that would definitely be the goal. But right now we're aiming for 2 times a week for sure. But yeah, that is the goal for SDF Plane Spotting Live. Let's see what else we got. And it looks like the MD-11 had to hold up a little bit due to the medevac helicopter that flew in the path of runway 35 left. So here we go now. And they were going to MSP, everybody. MSP, Minneapolis. Becky said, good evening, SDF Plane Spotting. Well, thank you. Good evening to you as well. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream still. But yeah, we're having a good time out here. And we should, I'm thinking about doing a CVG live stream soon as well. If you guys would be interested in something like that, a little bit of a change. That'd be good as well. And we have our UPS 747 rolling, going up to Ontario. There we go. Look at her. What an amazing sight to see the UPS 747-400 freighter. That is awesome. And next in line, let's see what we got next in line here at SDF. Check out what you do. Yeah. All right, everyone, we have flight 5702 to New Orleans. I know somebody that has a Cooper probably likes that flight, North Atlantic Aviation. Yes, flight 5702 to New Orleans. And you are currently looking at UPS flight 2326. This is going to Orlando MCO. Of course, this is the MD-11 aircraft. And let me try to get the tripod a little bit more centered for you guys. There we go. All right, I'm gonna leave the tripod here for a moment as we wait for our flight to New Orleans. We are actually still in peak UPS rush here at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport, everybody. Not as many 747s as I was hoping today, but we still have a decent amount, and peak the rush is not over by any means. So we can still definitely get more 747s, which would be great. I'd say Sunday's probably the top 747 day at SDF that we have. There's the flight to New Orleans. Everybody, that is an Airbus A300. And one moment, I'm going to get some water because it is very hot out here. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, and I am back. We have a UPS 767 going out to Charlotte, North Carolina. $763. What a beautiful aircraft that is. What a great airplane. That is a UPS 767-300, everybody. Great aircraft to see. And I'm going to give you all a view of the MD-11 that is going to be taxiing out to Orlando MCO. This will be a heavy MD-11 probably. And if you guys are just now tuning in, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. I really appreciate the Everybody enjoying the content and having a good time here on SDF Planespotting Live. We actually have an arrival at the moment. It is a UPS 767-300 from Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport. This flight is coming in because it was up at CBG for maintenance earlier today, but it is coming back home. Definitely don't want too many 76s from UPS or just UPS planes at all just going to CBG. They're more of a DHL hub. That would be kind of odd. And Prime Air, I would say, as well. And that plane should be popping out of the building any moment now. This is a UPS 767-300. This is flight 9503. And speaking of the devil, here it is. Got back from some good maintenance today at CBG. And there's a Black Hawk helicopter right there. Look at that. Oh, no, don't blur. There we go. There's a Black Hawk crossing over SDF. As we on SDF Planespotting Live, we have a Black Hawk helicopter going right above SDF. United States Army Black Hawk. This is probably coming from the Fort Knox Air Force Base, just about 30 miles southwest of Louisville, Kentucky. A lot of military aircraft at SDF today, including a KC-135 Stratotanker and a KC-46 Pegasus. Oh, shoot. Parallel takeoff, everybody. Let's get that, where'd it go? 7.6 as well on the parallel takeoff at SDF. And we will be getting a Southwest Airlines 737-700 takeoff as well. All right, let's see. One moment, guys. Just fixing the tripod. There we go, everyone. There we go. We are back at it. Here is Southwest Airlines. This is Southwest Airlines flight. Get y'all its flight path or flight plan, whatever. Flight Southwest 130 going to Denver, and here's a UPS A300. And we have a whole lineup of aircraft taxiing out 35 left for takeoff here at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. And next in line, the UPS flight 2236 going to Orlando, Florida is next in line for takeoff. And it is actually currently on the runway 435 left departure. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. Yeah, a lot of the reason I do not. Whoa, Southwest, what are you doing? What was that? Why'd you just turn around? What the heck? They literally just did a 360 And there's a Southwest Max 8 on the other side taking off. And I'll keep the camera down here for our departure to MCO on the MD-11, everybody. And here we go, flight 2236, or 2326, sorry about that. Head to Orlando MCO. And there's a Delta 717 landing on the east side of the field. And there we go with UP11. And we have a pencil taxiing right here, UPS 757-200. And next in line, down the end of 35 left, we have UPS Airlines Flight 5662 to Kansas City. About to take off on 35 left. And again, if you guys are brand new around here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. This is SDF Plane Spotting Live. We are based out of Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport in Kentucky. UPS Worldport, biggest 747 base in the whole world is here at Worldport. And we're doing live streams from here. So make sure to subscribe. And this is our flight to Kansas City. And here's a UPS uh, 767-300. About to begin his taxi out to 35 left. And it looks like that Cessna 195 has just landed back at SDF after going and doing, looks like it went and did some, it did some pattern work at Bowman Field. Like I said, about 3 miles east of Muhammad Ali International. This is a great looking airplane, really interesting. Yeah. We have a whole line of UPS aircraft getting ready to take off, but at the leader of that line, we have a Southwest 737-700 going out to Denver, Colorado. That'll be first for takeoff any moment now. And here we go, southwest of Denver. And there there was a UPS MD-11 in the background of that. Wow, what a beautiful sight. And I'm going to turn the camera down to 3-5 left for two Denvers in a row. So now we have, there's that Cessna 195. Just passed. Now we have a UPS Airbus A300 head out to Denver, Colorado, everyone. And that is our UPS A300 going out to Denver. Again, like I said earlier, those planes are going to be retired by 2035, and the 767-300 will substitute it. And next in line, here we go with UPS Airlines flight 5738 going to Oklahoma City, OKC. And guys, I think we're gonna get a couple more takeoffs, and then we're gonna probably call it. Just because the actives today aren't very good. Yeah. What you are looking at right now is UPS flight 5152 going to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is November 252. And rolling down the runway, we have UPS Airlines flight 5218 going to Baltimore, Maryland. Should be popping out any number. There he is. And next in line, we have UPS 5488 going to Denver, Colorado. Or not Denver, Colorado. Detroit Metro. You said there's possibly a Mirage F1 landing at SDF. What is that? What's a Mirage F1? Is that rare? Hold on a moment, guys. I'm going to. It looks like some sort of rare aircraft is about to land at SDF, so I will keep the camera. Let me set the camera on the KC-135, and then I'm gonna look at flight radar for a second. Looks like SDF may be getting a rare aircraft. Whatever a Mirage F1. You know, is that a big or small aircraft? You know. No worries. I'm looking it up right now. Oh, dang, that is a very cool looking airplane. That does look like it's coming to Louisville, doesn't it? Yeah, that some sort of fighter plane. That is very interesting. It looks like it's descending, so we're gonna see what we are going to get, guys. What runway this is gonna come in on? If it lands at SDF. Peyton, are you gonna spot it? Oh, dang. Okay, that is coming in, guys. Everybody, we have a Mirage F1 on approach into SDF. Everybody, a Mirage F1 fighter jet on approach into Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. We'll check out what runway this lands on. I have no idea as of right now. But after this lands, we will probably end the stream just due to some. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna level this off for a moment, and then we're going to. Oh, there's 7-6. All right, guys. I am going to put the camera on the tower in that area, so y'all can get a view of this Mirage F1 landing at SDF. I can't really get a lot of zoom for you guys due to its size. It's pretty small, but we can try to view it on stream landing at SDF. It is coming in, unfortunately, on 3-5 right, which does suck, but I will be going to get pictures of it at Atlantic. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, it's called SDF.planespotting on Instagram. There will be pictures of it later tonight up on Instagram if you all want a cleaner and better shot of it. Oh God, it is flying over the airport now. Whoa, everybody, it just did an insane pass over SDF. Whoa, that is crazy. Hold on. There it is, guys. Y'all see it? Mirage F1 fighter jet. I'll take some video of it. All right, guys. Thank you all for joining the stream. We are going to go ahead and end it as of right now. If you guys want to see the Mirage F1, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at sdf.planespotting. Pictures of it will be out tonight. We did get footage of it land, so So with footage of the aircraft, it has just landed at SDF, a Mirage F1 fighter jet. Thank you all for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. Glad to have you here, and I will let you all know when our next stream will be. I am hoping for Sunday if the weather's well, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys being here. The pictures of the plane will be out on Instagram later tonight. SDF.planespotting on Instagram, and have a good rest of your all's night. Catch you all next time.